I just got back from a week stay in Sayulita, Mexico. Mexico's surfing town packed with walkable restaurants, cafes, bars, shops, markets, and beaches. It's located about an hour north of Puerto Vallarta on the Pacific coast of Mexico. While a small town, it's packed with so much and felt bigger than we thought it would. My husband and I needed the full week to really get a grasp of the town and enjoy it. That's myself, Ryan, hello, and my husband, Mark. It was not love at first sight that first day for me. I kind of wondered if I made a bad decision booking there. However, once I settled in and got a feel of the whole area, I realized it's a unique gem of a place. We had an amazing trip and would like to return at least once more. What was once a slow, small fishing village is now a bustling town filled with locals, expats, and tourists. And while a surf spot, the beaches are not as beautiful as many other areas, in my opinion. If you're looking for a relaxing beach vacation, I personally would not pick Sayulita. It's packed with more energy, lots of great food options, amazing options actually, great shopping, markets, and culture. You're immersed in a ton of culture when you travel to Sayulita. What Sayulita lacks is made up in so many other ways, and I hope to give you my insight along the way. We chose to travel to Sayulita in February. Apparently, the prime months to travel there are November and February, as the weather is pretty perfect. It's sunny every day, not too hot, and it's not that crowded. For mid-February, the days were high 70s for us, early 80s, and not that humid at all. December and January is also amazing, but is the busiest season due to the nice weather and people escaping winters. March and April are also great, but the weekends are really busy from nearby areas like Puerto Vallarta. And just skip going July through September during their hot and rainy season. What to do in Sayulita? Of course, I said what I did about the beaches, but going to the ocean is a must. It's still the ocean and it's beautiful. It's a great way to relax from the bustling town, be immersed in nature, and cool off. However, do exercise caution unless you're a surfer or an incredible swimmer. Well, still exercise caution. But we found the waves incredibly strong. Although not seemingly high, the moving sand underneath our feet could easily pull us under. Neither myself or my husband went in too far due to this. We also chose to lay our beach towels out a 15-minute walk north of the main Sayulita beach area, as it was much more relaxing. The water is considerably cleaner away from that central main area too, as it's not as overpopulated with people and urine, etc. With this said, stay alert in the slower areas of the beach, as apparently there is more theft on the slower north end. It makes sense because it is slow. But we just took turns leaving our stuff, and there were still plenty of nice people walking past and enjoying the beach as well. Always exercise caution and stay alert, but never once did we feel unsafe here. Two different beach areas I want to highlight is Playa de los Muertos and Playa Caricitos. Playa de los Muertos is about a 15-minute walk south from the main beach when walking through town. We found it too busy when we went, but it was interesting to see the cemetery on the way. In Playa Caricitos, it's a far walk through the jungle, but the best beach if you have the time and energy. You walk towards Los Muertos, take a left into the jungle, and weave around until you get to the beach. Follow Google Maps as you are walking it. We did not attempt to surf during this trip, but I did read that the sunset surfing trip to La Lancha was a better one for beginners. I know there's a lot of surf areas, but that's the one I read. Sunset surfing with a shuttle trip to La Lancha. And if you want a different water adventure, there are boat trips to the Marietta Islands where you can hopefully see a whale during certain times of the year. If you love to shop beautiful handmade and artisanal local goods like I do, you'll be so excited by the many shops. I had to keep myself in check, and it helped that I only had so many pesos. While some shops do take a credit card, there was still a great amount that only took pesos. There's also a larger open market with the cheaper souvenir type stuff, but still fun on the north side of town. To get to this open market, take a right when you see the organic smoothie place when you get into town, and you'll eventually hit one street and have the market and kind of wrap around. You really can't miss it. I think a must for everybody is the Sayulita Friday Farmers Market. It's every Friday, November through April from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we went right at 10 a.m. because we heard it gets busy. It's popular amongst locals and tourists. And yeah, it was one of my highlights. It's somewhat hidden to the left of El Itacate over the bridge. It's full of quality prepared foods and local goods. I was surprised at how many organic and natural foods that there were. And yeah, it was sourdough, fresh hummus, organic produce. Juan's vegan jackfruit tacos are not to be missed. They were incredible, best jackfruit tacos I've ever had. I think meat eaters would absolutely love them as well. And if you follow me from Her Healthy Style, you know I stopped at the cold pressed juice stand. I got a large mango orange one with a shot of ginger. So good. Right after the market, we took a day trip to San Poncho, which is also called San Francisco, for the day. It's about a 10 to 15 minute Uber from Sayulita, and it costed about $7 each way in an Uber. Uber is cheaper than a taxi here as well, so definitely call an Uber. It's a smaller, more relaxed, quiet town with a pretty long sandy beach. The water was still strong there too, so it's definitely more of a place to cool off and dip your feet in than really actually swim. You can walk the whole main street with stopping in shops in about 2 hours if you move really quickly. But if you have the time to soak it up, move leisurely. It definitely felt relaxing there. There were sweet little side streets to venture off to as well. Next time I would probably do 4 nights in Sayulita due to the great food options, which I will get to, and end with 2 or 3 nights in San Poncho for a more relaxing end of the trip. Although San Poncho's food options still looked incredible as well. I want to mention getting around in Sayulita. It's an easily walkable town. Some places are a bit of a longer walk, but you can still walk them. There are golf carts you can rent need be, and they're available throughout town for $40 to $50 a day. And Ubers you can call need be, but we actually only called an Uber for San Poncho and the airport. As far as where to stay in Sayulita, we chose to book through Airbnb, and we did 2 different places since I booked last minute. I liked our first place since it had a kitchen, so we could cut up fruit in the morning and use the electric kettle for tea. But yeah, I would look on Airbnb if you want a hotel. Sayulita is the one that came up, and Distrito 88, which is an adults only hotel, is in a super quiet area or quieter area, but there is a steep incline, so just know that. There are so many restaurants here with options for all. A big part of the draw for me was the amount of healthier options due to the large wellness scene in Sayulita. My favorite places, which I'm going to do a separate food video there just because there's so much to highlight, but Miss Elena was one of our highlights for brunch. Definitely check it out. There's definitely something for everybody on this list. Sourdough avocado toast, and my husband enjoyed that goat cheese veggie toast. If you want a smoothie, head to Anchor Cafe. Really incredible. Pesos only. Do make sure you grab pesos from your local bank prior to coming to Sayulita. For tacos, go to Mary's. Also go to El Itacate. I loved that. I could get these hibiscus tacos that were incredible. Probably my favorite. For a nicer restaurant, La Rustica. We went there a few times. They have amazing pizza, salad, pasta. They are incredible with dietary options and alternatives, so definitely a good one. I liked their street seating, and to do it at night, it was just kind of fun. If you love chocolate, you're going to want to hit up Mexicolate far too often like I did. They have an incredible vegan chocolate brownie. They also had this frappe with no refined sugar in both of them, and it was amazing. I could even take my smoothies to the local bars where my husband was, so yeah, definitely good for anybody, and whether you drink or not. I do drink, but not too much. The Cava, really cute happy hour bar from Mezcal. This was outside of Lucid, another local surfer hangout bar. And yeah, as you can see, it's just a lively town, super fun. I will have a written post for both travel tips and a food post on my blog, herhealthystyle.com. And like I said, I'm going to do a food video as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment below, and I will be sure to answer them if I can. And yeah, thank you so much. Please subscribe. And if you'd like, follow me on Instagram, Her Healthy Style. Thanks. Have a great day.